Hi, guys. Welcome to session number one of Marketing 102 subject. My name is Yankit Kant, and these sessions are relevant for the students who are going to give their marketing examination in the coming CBSE examination. So let's start with today's topic. So the first topic which we are going to pick up today is the product. Now, what is a product? Every consumer, when they go to the market, they are looking for a product because they have a need to satisfy. So product can be defined as a need satisfying entity. Now, whenever a consumer has an ideal state in his mind and he compares that ideal state with his actual state, he realizes that there is a gap, and this gap creates a problem for the consumer. So every product offer a solution to this consumer problem. And when we think of a product, think of both goods as well as services. Contrary to the belief that product is only refers to goods, ideally product refers to both goods and services. And these products have both tangible and intangible benefits. And whenever a consumer is in the market looking for a product, he is not only looking at the tangible benefit, that is, not only looking at the product itself, but he is also looking at a lot of intangible benefit, that is psychological attributes of the product, like the brand of the product, the packaging of the product, the advertisement related to that product. So in short, if you have to define a product, it can be defined as goods or services that most closely meet the requirement of a particular market and yield enough profit to justify its continued existence. Then we have the components of a product. Now, whenever you look at a product, you have to realize that every product have their own identity, have their own personality. Whenever a marketer market their product to the public, or they offer their product offering to the consumer, always remember that they have to be a total product offering. That is, you are not just selling the product itself, but you are also selling the brand name. You are also selling the package in which the product comes. You are also selling them the labeling, the guarantee, the warranties related to that product. So the first component of the product is the core product itself. Now this is the basic element of a product. This is the generic constituent of the product. For example, let's take the example of a soap. Be it a Dove soap or be it a Dettol soap. They both are soap. They both constituent. They both major element in them is the soap. Now all the other components, all the other attributes or all the other features related to those products, they are superimposed on that basic component of soap. So for example, Dove advertise themselves as the soap which are more better for the skin, and they don't advertise their soap as more of the medicinal quality. So what we see is that the total personality of the product, it depends upon the basic constituent of the product itself. So what is the product? It is the core personality of the product. Every other feature is built around this core personality. And what are the features? The associated features. So for example, this soap, the example of our soap, the Dove soap advertise themselves as a more of nourishing kind, more of a moisturizing ability. That also advertise themselves as more of a medicinal quality which helps you fight germs. So the product personality is enhanced by the associated feature. And always remember, associated features will not be able to help you if your core product is not strong enough. So even if you are providing your soap with a lot of good associated features, but if the soap itself is not good, then associated feature will not help you to increase your sale. So the idea of associated feature, or the role of the associated features which are superimposed on the product, is to distinguish your product from that of the competitors. You want your consumer to identify your product on the basis of the features your product provides, and these features, they help you to enhance the sales of the product. But the original or the main feature which every consumer looks for in the product is the core principle or the core constituent of the product itself. Then we have the brand name. Now brand name are defined as the name or terms or symbol or design or the combination of any of these items. So basically this helps you to any consumer to identify and distinguish the goods and services from those of the competitors. So for example, Tata. Now Tata is a brand name. Whenever you look at the Tata car, you realize that okay, there are durable cars, they are more mileage friendly cars. So all this brand name helps you to create a certain image in the mind of the consumer. Also, you have the trademarks. Now, trademarks are more of the legal concept, but a trademark helps you to help any seller to maintain that exclusivity in the market. So, if you are the owner of a trademark, then you can only you can use that trademark and not anybody else. And if anybody else uses that trademark, then you can take legal action against that person. So all the brand name is built and developed through regular advertisement, through running promotional campaign on a very regular basis. And the idea behind to maintain that brand image is to remain relevant in the mind of the consumer. You want to have that recall value in the mind of the consumer whenever that consumer going to the market to buy the product. Then you have the logo. Now logo, as you can say, these are the image or these are the symbols of the brand market. So whenever you see this symbol, you immediately realize that this is the symbol of the Tata, and immediately you think of the qualities of the Tata. So it extends the support to the brand. Logos and brand are very closely related. With the help of the logo, you are able to recognize the brand. So these are the symbols and pictures which help you to recognize the brand. Especially in countries like India, where we have a lot of consumers in the rural areas, they might not know the name of the brand. They might not know the name of the product, but they immediately able to recall the product or the brand by picturing their logo. So this logo helps you to also get some footing in the consumers who are not well read enough to read a brand name or to read a product name. But if you show them the logo on a consistent basis, they will be able to recall your product or your company's name with the help of the logo. And then you have the package. Now, generally, the essential role a package plays is to provide some protection to the product. Now, the product continuously move from the factory to the warehouse, from warehouse to the wholesaler to the retailers, then retailers to the transporters, then from transporters to your house. So this continuous movement of the product might end up damaging the product. So in order to protect from those damages, usually the products are provided in some sort of packaging. Now, in earlier times, the role of the packaging was only limited to the production of the product, but now it is also help in the promotion of the product. So, if your packaging is aesthetic, that is, if your packaging is attractive enough, then it will also help you to boost sales. And also, this packaging can be used to provide information about your product to the consumer. How? With the help of the labels. Now, these labels are a part of the packaging itself. So, packaging and labels go hand in hand. So they provide information, the labels provide information to the consumer regarding your product. What are the ingredients used in the product, direction to use the product, or name of the product, or name of the brand, or the quality of the product, or the standard of the product. All this information are provided in the label, which helps you to dissipate information to the consumer. Now, with this, we end our today's session on the product. I'll very soon come out with the more videos for marketing. As I've said, these classes are relevant for the students who are going to give their CBSE certification examination for the marketing subject. I hope you like this video. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching.